Eric, thank you. Well, as the White House keeps an eye on that Xi-Putin meeting, there are also concerns about the hugely popular app TikTok. The CEO of its Chinese owner is expected to testify at a congressional hearing next week, and the DOJ is investigating the app over security and surveillance fears. President Biden is threatening to ban TikTok in the U.S. if its Chinese owners don't sell their stakes, something the Trump administration also tried to do. But TikTok says, quote, if protecting national security is the objective, divestment doesn't solve the problem. A change in ownership would not impose any new restrictions, data flow, or access. Let's bring in Keith Krach. He was Undersecretary of State under President Trump, focused on getting the U.S. ahead of China with tech competition. He has experience in tech, including 10 years as chairman and CEO of DocuSign. Everybody knows DocuSign. He now runs the Krach Institute for Tech Diplomacy at Purdue University. So I'm so glad to have you, Keith. So does the Xi-Putin meeting make the TikTok app and Chinese government's plans or intentions for nefarious use of the app more suspect?
Well, these are the totalitarian twins, Putin and Xi. They signed the love pact. And if you look at TikTok, it is an extension of China's great one-way firewall, where all the data comes in for their own malign use, but none goes out. And reciprocally, all the propaganda goes out, but the truth does not come in. And, TikTok is very symbolic of that.
So what could the TikTok CEA say to Congress that would ease or erase security concerns with the app?
I don't think there's really anything that he can say. I mean, he's got, question to ask him is, do you have members of the Chinese Communist Party on your board? The answer is yes. Are you the only technology company that doesn't have to abide by China's National Intelligence Act that requires any Chinese company, state-owned or otherwise, or any Chinese citizen turn over any data information to the Chinese Communist Party? That's a law. And if you don't, you go to prison. So I don't think there's much that he could really say.
Tell us again, why is the TikTok app so menacing to Americans?
Yeah, there's a number of reasons. The first one is from a privacy and security standpoint. So if you download the TikTok app, they can literally see everything on your phone, your computer. They can track your keystrokes. That's number one. Number two, it's really a tool for that authoritarian state to deploy their propaganda. One of the things we did when I ran U.S. economic diplomacy is we defeated China's master plan to control 5G. That was their national champion, Huawei. Looked like they were going to run away at the table. And that's the backbone for their surveillance state. And TikTok represents an appendage off that. We had an initiative, it's been carried on, by the way, by the Biden administration, the Clean Network, Clean Apps, Clean Store, Clean Carrier, Clean Cloud, where we called out Tencent, Alibaba, and Baidu.
About 113 million Americans are on TikTok. So far, 30 states have banned using TikTok on government devices. The University of Wisconsin is among other universities that have banned TikTok on system devices. So A, is the damage already done? B, what more damage could be prevented by banning the app nationwide?
Well, it's never too late because they're sucking up that data, every day. I appreciate that it's, they got it out there. That was their plan. It's kind of like giving candy to a baby. Look, I'm the father of 11-year-olds. I won't let these guys go on TikTok. And you can see with all these state governments, you can see with the federal government banning these, universities. And by the way, a lot of universities do not even mention it. This is a bad thing. Look, this is not a drill. China's technology strategy is the key weapon they're using in this epic struggle between freedom and authoritarianism.
So if not a complete ban, what other action can Congress take?
Well, I'll tell you one thing that won't work. and that is if you try to separate the company from the mothership, you try to merge it, you have another company, but it's like trying to separate a human being. You just can't do that with this kind of technology. I think one of the other things clearly to do is to ensure that there's capital market sanctions on ByteDance, just like we've done with a number of other companies. There's all kinds of export controls, those kind of things. Another key thing, and this was one of the initiatives we had, was clean store. So to have Google and Apple ban it from their app stores.
Do you think that's possible?
It's absolutely possible. By the way, first of all, if you make it a law, they will do it. And I think they understand the issue. They get it. So yeah, it's absolutely possible. It's probably one of the easiest things to do.
Nice to talk to you, Keith Krach. Thank you very much.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you. Eric.